Zelensky in hot waters as the European Union. Today, the 27th of July 2025, they have cut off aid to Ukraine over allegation of corruption. So aid to Ukraine have been cut off by the European Union. That's over 1.5 billion euro. They have cut it off because of the fact that Zelensky has unilaterally decided to push for the closure of anti-corruption bodies in Ukraine. These are bodies that fight against corruption and embezzlement. Zelensky actually pushed for a bill to scrape off these institutions. Ukrainians took to the street, Zelensky resisted, and the European Union have slammed the sanction by cutting off aid. And they say if those bodies are not restored, they would take a next stage further, which means that they will abandon Ukraine to itself, because they say that corruption in Ukraine is all-time high, and they are not sure that the weapons which are being contributed and given to Ukraine end up in the hands of soldiers who are supposed to use it to fight. And that explains why Russia is not only moving at a pace, but it's actually sweeping territories and villages and cities in Ukraine. Watch this video.
Russia is making rapid advances in eastern Ukraine in a fresh offensive push. Russian forces have captured multiple villages in Donetsk and Dnipro region. Ukraine has confirmed Russia's offensive onslaught. According to Ukraine's general staff, 69 combat engagements took place across the battlefield in 24 hours. Kyiv claims dozens of Russian attacks were repelled, but Russian forces were successful in breaching Ukrainian defense in several places. Ukraine, on the other hand, is using HIMARS rocket systems to strike deep inside Russian territory. Russia's defense ministry said its air defenses intercepted and destroyed 5 US-made HIMARS rockets. Ukraine's security service, the SBU, carried out a long-range drone strike on a radio and electronic warfare manufacturing plant in Stavropol that is located in southwestern Russia. While official details of the damage are kept close to the chest, unverified videos posted by local residents still suggest the target was a signal radio plant which produces military-grade jamming equipment. The strike caused a fire and prompted a cellular internet shutdown in that region. Apart from its aerial and ground offensive on Ukraine front, Russia is also flexing its naval might. It launched a large-scale naval drill called July Storm, spanning the Pacific, Arctic, Baltic and Caspian seas. The drills involved more than 150 warships, 120 aircraft, 10 coastal missile systems, and over 15,000 troops. Back in Europe, allies are scrambling to pump in more weapons to Ukraine. On top of the list is Germany. Germany has already sent 3 Patriot units to Ukraine and is willing to fund 2 more. But Berlin wants watertight guarantees from Washington that any Patriot systems donated to Ukraine will be replaced within 6 to 8 months. Lithuania says it plans to contribute up to $32.5 million towards the joint purchase of the US-made Patriot air defense systems for Ukraine. Other countries, including Norway, Sweden, the Netherlands, Britain and Canada, have also offered to contribute financially, but no final decisions have been made on actual supply. Western donors, long supportive of Kiev, are now signaling growing frustration. In a blow to President Volodymyr Zelensky's government, the European Union has frozen 1.5 billion euros in aid. The decision comes after Zelensky pushed through a law weakening 2 independent anti-corruption agencies, sparking the first anti-government protests since Russia's 2022 invasion.